Good Wednesday morning. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com with your forecast for Wednesday, August 7th, 2013. We'll have some morning and afternoon sunshine with storms later this afternoon. Some of those may be severe. We'll detail all that. And do we have a quiet weekend ahead? Get all the details and much more starting right now. We have some activity this morning on the NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler radar. It's not across Ohio, but it could affect us later today. First thing we have is this weakening area of showers and storms across Michigan. We want to watch this portion right here in southwestern lower Michigan. That may actually clip part of Ohio. We're also watching this area of showers and thunderstorms. This may actually come our way later this afternoon. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well. What we have here is we're going to have a cold front across the Great Lakes. It's going to drop to the southeast across our area, and then it's going to stall out across southeastern Ohio, and that's going to be a focal point for showers and storms later today too. Otherwise, not too much going on. Also across the country, some storms around Atlanta this morning, and also around the mid-Atlantic across portions of Delaware and Maryland. Also some showers across parts of the southwest. Let's take a look across our area this morning, and not too bad. Otherwise, we have clouds that are moving out of the area, and we're going to get a decent amount of sunshine today. Clouds generally along and to the south of U.S. Route 30. Also some low clouds, it looks like, across portions of north central Ohio, right along the Lakeshore, Erie, Huron, and Lorain counties. Those will eventually dissipate and move out. I think we'll see mainly sunny skies by about mid to late morning. Temperatures not too bad, already around 70 in a few spots, 70 at Hopkins, 71 downtown, 65 Ashtabula and Youngstown, 68 Ravenna and Lorain, 69 at Akron, Canton, Mansfield, 65 at Dover, New Philadelphia, and 67 at Worcester. So not too bad. Temperatures will warm up pretty nicely today. We'll get into the mid 80s, I think, especially a decent amount of sunshine. If you look off to the west, again, temperatures in the low 70s, so you can definitely tell there is some clearing skies out here. We'll watch this area of thunderstorms as we saw a moment ago. We want to watch this. This is now moving off to the southeast. I don't know if it'll last. This will probably clip northwestern Ohio, so if you're watching it from our Toledo coverage area, it may end up clipping you. We'll have to keep an eye on it for the northeastern Ohio area, but otherwise I think that will generally miss us. But we will see redevelopment of storms later today along a cold front. Some of those may be severe. Our high yesterday, 81 degrees to low 61, right around the averages of 82 and 64. Our record high, 94, the record low, 48. Just a trace of rainfall yesterday morning. We're at about a half inch for the month and 25.89 inches for the year. Still running a little above 3 inches above normal. Sunrise is at 6:28 a.m. and sunset at 8:37 p.m. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we do have a severe weather threat today. This is in the yellow area. See, we'll call it a low risk. Still some uncertainties with this setup. One of them being the front isn't very strong. That's going to come through. It's a cold front. You'll see on the 7-day temperatures really don't drop significantly behind the front. And so there's not a lot of lift or forcing to really get the storms developing and to keep them sustained. Some of it will have to depend on dynamics such as daytime heating, and we could get pretty warm today. I anticipate the skies clearing out later this morning for a good part of the afternoon. Damaging winds and large hail are the primary threats from these storms. We can't rule out an isolated tornado, especially across northern Ohio. Just can't rule it out. There's could be enough spin, especially as the storm moves onshore from the lake, to produce maybe a brief spin up or weak tornado. Again, that's a low threat. We'll look at the Neo risk here in just a moment. You'll see what I'm talking about. Timing, generally 3 to 10 p.m. on a severe weather threat. Storms will still occur overnight, but I think they'll be non-severe at that point, being that this is probably going to be an event driven by daytime heating more than anything. So about 3 to 10 p.m. I'm anticipating storms to develop and move across the area. So on the Neo risk, you can see here that damaging winds and large hail, again, they're in the medium category. Those are our best forecast threats from the severe weather, tornado threat you can see relatively low. I can't really make it much smaller than that, otherwise it's just non-existent, but again, can't rule it out. Heavy rain also a factor too, especially with all the rain we've got this summer. The ground, it's not soaked, but it's not going to be able to hold a ton of water. If we do get a lot of rainfall in a short period of time, can't rule out ponding of water on roadways or some localized flooding in lowland areas, so do be aware of that. Hey, are you headed out to the Tribe game tonight? It could get rained out. It may even get rain delayed to start. We'll have to keep a close eye on this, but scattered storms through a good part of the evening with rain showers by the end of the game if they do indeed get it in. You want to make sure to bring the rain gear and keep an eye on the weather, of course, for the very latest. Stay with NeoWeather.com throughout the day for all of your severe weather updates. And if we do hear word that the game is rain delayed, we'll pass that along to you as well. Pollen forecast, hey, look what's in here now, ragweed. Yes, we're into ragweed season, and I tell you what, about mid-August is when it starts setting in, and it's starting to set in. I've noticed it the past couple mornings myself. Grass is in the moderate category. We'll leave weed pollen in the low category, but the only reason it's going to be there is because we're going to get rain later, and mold spores also in the low category. Our forecast for today, mainly sunny. A few clouds this morning that will move out. Will be mainly sunny through a good part of the afternoon with scattered storms developing again. Generally after 3 p.m., some of those may be severe. Our high today, 86. Winds out of the south at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. At 8 a.m., we'll start off some high clouds. May briefly block out the sun for just a little bit, but not too bad. Temperature right around 68. By 11 a.m. we're at near 80, mainly sunny skies. 85 by 2 p.m. with mainly sunny skies. And again, pretty much after 3 p.m. that's when the storm threat starts building in. So by 5 o'clock, scattered storms and 86. Overnight tonight, scattered storms through about midnight. I think by midnight we're dry and mainly cloudy. It looks like 10, 11 p.m. the storms do clear out. Our low drops to around 70 degrees with a light west wind. For the next 7 days, scattered storms on Thursday. Primarily, I think it'll be morning. We kind of get a break overnight Wednesday night, and Thursday morning, the front that's going to come through is actually going to stall out over southeastern Ohio, so we could see some morning showers and storms, and then again later in the afternoon. It won't be a washout by any means. Look at the high. It doesn't go very far, 79. Showers are possible on Thursday night, and then another wave of low pressure moves through the area. Early Friday morning brings, it looks like a decent amount of rain. Showers and thunderstorms a good bet, especially in the morning. I think it's out by noon though. Our high 75, and then look at the weekend, a very pleasant weekend in store. Mostly sunny for your Saturday, 75. We're up to 81 on Sunday. Clouds will increase later in the day though, with a shower chance overnight Sunday night. I think that will be scattered at best. But Monday, not too bad either, 80 with partly cloudy skies, before more showers and storms move in for your Tuesday, the high of 74. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer. Thank you for watching today's forecast. Get the latest weather at NeoWeather.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. NeoWeather.com, Ohio's home for weather.